Yo, 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 it's your boy Marky Marks Tarot. How y'all doing? Hey, Amazing Fruits, how you doing? Yeah, sure. All right. All right, you might have some sleepless nights, or you might be overthinking about stuff. Just take it one day at a time, and your finances will get better soon. There you go. Good message. Just try not to overthink too much. Oh shit. My bad. All right. Hey Steven, how you doing, bro? How's things? Yeah, I'm doing good. Okay. Yeah, I just got it. Thank you. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready, bro. Thanks. Yeah, I'm doing good. Been very busy. A lot of work, which is good. Business has been busy and good. So I haven't been really on here too much. And if I do come on, I come on pretty late. So, but it's good to be busy. Yeah, it's good to be busy. Busy is good, man. Stay out of trouble. That's good, man. It's good to hear. Sometimes we're busy when we don't really want to be busy, and then sometimes we're busy when when it's too busy. Sometimes we get too much. Sometimes it's gotta find a balance. That's what I'm doing, trying to find a balance, trying to do a little bit at a time, trying to do too much. but it's all good. ZB. Yeah, hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Life's too short to be home all the time. The good thing is just go out there and have fun with your friends, man. Just have fun and just do the things you want to do. Don't do what everybody else wants you to do. But if you feel like you're nudged to go out with your friends and to be with your friends, then do so. Why not? Hey Ninja, how you doing? All right, Steven, no problem. Yeah, if you feel like spirit in the universe is putting you on that path to like be around people and be around certain things, and then you just get nudged in that direction, then go for it. Me, I'm the opposite. I don't want to go anywhere and I don't want to do anything. I just want to work and go home and just be home. I've been going out my whole life, so I used to be a disc jockey, so I was out 24/7. I was always out. I started young too, so I was like, the heck with this. Now I get to stay home and relax and sleep in and work when I want to and do what I want. So it's a good feeling. When I was younger, I was all over the place, constantly out, constantly going out clubbing and hanging out with friends. And now I just chill out home and work and chill out at home. Seems like he tries to get attention and wants to say, hey. Yeah, I figured as much. All right, let's check how David feels. Yep, I was a DJ for 20 years, and I pretty much accomplished everything I want to accomplish in that field. And I was pretty much one of the best here in Bermuda. I was one of the best DJs for a long period of time. And I went to New York twice. I went to Atlanta 3 times, and I went to Germany. And I DJ'd at all those places in different clubs and different each of those played. In New York, I played in 2 different places. Atlanta, I played in one place 3 times, and I went and I played music in Germany on a cruise. So I did my share of traveling and DJing. I made CDs like every month of the latest music. I sold my CDs. My CDs are all over the world, but I've been packed up for 10 years now. I finished when I was like 36, so I'm 46 now, so I finished 10 years ago. My favorite DJ gig was probably, I would say one of my favorites is probably in Atlanta when I play with different groups, different age groups and different people and different, things. I had a competition out there, and I won a competition in New York, Bermuda versus New York, and me and my friend, we represented Bermuda. We won. And in Atlanta, I didn't do a serious competition, but like we did like battle each other, like DJ, and I pretty much got the best out of that. And here in Bermuda, I won several competitions. So we had like DJ competitions to see who, plays better music, who got the crowd going for you, and all that type of stuff. But that's what I did. Like, and I met a lot of like artists and stuff, singers and things like that. Yeah, thanks. I had my innings. I did my thing, so I'm like, I don't even go out anymore. I haven't been out in years, and I don't like that stuff took away a lot of my life. It took away a lot of time from me. I was always I was like a night owl. Yeah. I'm older now, and a lot of guys my age still DJ. Like I got a lot of guys from back in my era, they still DJ and play right now, 40s, 50s. They don't care. But me, I had enough. Like I accomplished everything I had to do, and I have my own internet radio show. A guy started it here in Bermuda, and then I used to pay him to like go on there, and then I started my own radio show with another guy, another couple guys like that I was with. We had our internet radio show. No, it's not online anymore now. I finished all of that stuff. I don't do it anymore. But I did do it online for like maybe 5 years, I think. I did it online, and we used to like public, it was a public like online radio show. And yeah, and we pretty much the old shows, no, it's all gone now because we had it up for a while, but it's all gone now. Like we don't have none of that stuff. Nobody really listens to it because it's older stuff. But I have all the CDs and stuff because I used to record it, like all the shows. Sometimes I listen to it every now and then. But I did a lot of I used to do it like twice a week sometimes, and sometimes I did it like once. It hasn't been the show has been going on for like 10 years now, so we pretty much got rid of it. We had to pay every month a certain fee, and then we streamed it, and then everybody all over the world can zoom. We had people from all over the world listening to us like every night, like every time we went on. So it was nice. I did it by myself for a little while. Then I did it with a few guys, and then I invite a special guest. It was like a real radio show, like type of thing. And I actually won a competition back in '96. Me and a few guys had a group, and we had a Bermuda battle, and we went on the radio and played for like an hour, and like people voted for the group to win, and my group won in '96, and we got 6 months free to DJ on the radio in front of the whole island. So like everybody knows who I am, and everybody's heard me and stuff like that. Radio show that just like a radio station that just like came out, so they wanted to like publicize it. So I won, and I did it every Wednesday. I came on there Wednesday night, I think, for 2 hours. We could promote ourselves and like promote our dances and things like that. So it was either $1,200 or 6 months, promoting yourself on the radio. I took the 6 months, so which was better for me because I got to promote myself more and my group. So yeah, I'm done it all. So now I get to relax now. All right, so David, Stephen David thinks that you're being practical, and he thinks you're hiding your emotions from him, and he thinks that you've been restrained often, and he's kind of like still wants to figure out, or is tempted to like figure out what you're doing. But I think that he thinks you're constantly working, and he knows you're constantly working, and he thinks that that's all you're doing is working, making money, and that's all you really want to do. So like I said before, like the energy is a little bit different, where he's kind of like he knows that you're different than him, and he doesn't want to be petty, or he doesn't want to come across as weak or anything towards you. But he is tempted to like talk to you more and be friendly to you, because he knows that you're trying your best. Like I think that he finally realizes that you're out there working, you're busy, you're making money, and that's all that you should be doing. And he's happy. He's deep down inside, he's happy for you. He thinks that you're kind towards him, and you're kind, when you see each other. So that's like kind of making him feel happy about that. But he kind of like he's home alone, I think, more often now. So when you're not around, he feels like alone. It feels like alone, like to talk to, no one to see. At nighttime when you're out there doing your thing or you're not around, he feels alone. So he's kind of feeling alone, and he's feeling like tempted to say more to you, but he's hiding his emotions and saying, I'm not gonna like say anything to him. I'm gonna restrain myself because we're in a good place right now. We're not arguing, so everything's fine. So I'm just gonna stay to myself. Yeah. And he's using his common sense. He says, what? I'm gonna have common sense and leave him alone. He's doing his thing. He's not bothering me. He's not annoying me. So I'm gonna go about my, he's using his judgment. And I think that he knows now that, that you're doing your thing and just to leave you alone. But I think that he feels lonely, that no one's around. Maybe Leandro is not around him either that much. Because right now he has like, I think he has like a conflict of interest, like, and he's like more, he doesn't want to be hostile and he doesn't want to be difficult. I think he also wants to be alone so he doesn't have to deal with people and deal with, certain things. But looks like he's okay. I just think that he's lonely and how he views you is like, he doesn't really want to, yeah, he doesn't really want to say anything to you. Like he's hiding his emotions from like really like opening up to you and telling you what's going on. I don't, like you said before, he's not the type of person that tells you what's going on in his life, but he wants to know what's going on in yours. Okay, yeah, because I got like a lonely energy and a loner, you know. Yeah, see, so that's still his energy. He's still learning. He's still alone, and he's still learner. He's still like living in a learner type of thing. I pretty much think that the reason why he's like that is because like he's probably been like he can't control people, so he realizes that, and even not even the control. It's just that he just doesn't. He feels like if he talks to somebody, he's gonna like argue. Right, yeah. So that's what I mean. Like he doesn't because you're not around, he probably feels like, damn it, nobody's around here. I'm all alone. This sucks. So yeah. Yeah, see, that's just weird. Like he's alone, he's mad because you're not around because he feels lonely, but when you're around, he doesn't do anything. So that's like the difficulty in understanding the guy. But I wouldn't worry about him, man. You're doing the right thing, bro. Just do your thing. Be nice. Just say hello when you have to. Speak when spoken to, and just go about your business. It don't make sense like entertaining him, but as you see, when you're not around, it's better. And you're doing your thing. As long as you're happy and you pay your rent and you do your thing, man, you ain't gotta entertain him. You know? Yeah, exactly. And that's all that matters, man. From the first time you came in here till now, a lot of things have gotten better. And I told you it will. You just have to listen and do what you have to do. Like I told you from day one, just keep doing you. And the more you do yourself, the less he's gonna bother you because you're gonna be doing things all the time. You see what I mean? So that's what you have to do. And that's what I told you from the beginning. It's like you can't worry about what he wants. As long as you're paying your rent and you're doing what you have to do, then fuck him, You just gotta do what's right for you. And it worked. It worked. You did what you had to do, and that's it. Come and your energy even feels better. Your energy feels great. I don't feel like I don't feel like a energy like I used to feel when I read you. When I read you, I felt more anxiety, more like a tightness. When in my chest, when I read for you, like you had anxiety or you were worried. But now I get like a clean energy when I read you. It feels better. Like everything's just seems smoother. So that's good, man. You're welcome, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're doing good. And just stay. Don't fix nothing that isn't broken. You know? And yeah, exactly. So keep doing what you're doing now because it's working. And if staying away from her makes you feel better and being around your friends and work makes you feel better, then keep doing about David. David, he's never gonna change. So, but you did, so you're good. Yeah, Ninja, sure. Yeah, man, that's how you gotta look at it. And when you say the universe is hooking it up, that's what you gotta do. I tell people all the time, as long as you acknowledge it and you say it and you type it, you're gonna get like what you want, you know. You're going to exactly get what you want because the universe says, oh, you're paying attention now. You're finally listening. You're finally doing you. Okay, well, let's reward you some more and keep nudging you in the right place. But if you sit there and be like, I have no luck, I have no, okay, idiot, we'll wave our little magic wand and we'll keep you in that little shithole because that's what you keep saying. You want to stay there, don't you? Okay, well, here you go. But if you keep saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to find that, I'm going to try this, I'm going to do that, then the universe is going to say, well, we'll help them out then. That's how it works. You manifest your own shit. All right, Ninja, don't say too much about things that are going on. Your smile makes people happy, so keep smiling. And my favorite card, stop dealing with assholes. Amen to that. That's why I made that card. I stop dealing with assholes every day. I can't deal with that. You're welcome. Hey, it's how you doing? You can, yes. All right. Watch your back. These people are whack. And the reason why they're whack is because someone is lying to you. And you want a new relationship or a friendship. Don't we all? And on the bottom, I got let God. Amen. Don't we all? Be nice. It's getting windy around here. I wish you the best in that always. You just have to, honestly, the key to being happy is making yourself happy first. Once you're happy, and once you're happy, everything else just goes into place. That's how life works. All you gotta do is keep working on yourself and everything else just falls into place. And that's the key is to keep working on yourself. Keep being you. Don't change for nobody. Don't say nothing that you don't need to be saying to people. Never the key to having a good life, in my opinion, is keeping to yourself. Try not to say anything to anybody. Don't tell anybody your business. Yeah, smiling, that's all right. There's wrinkles become on everybody's face at some point in time. Wrinkles are a part of life. But as long as you keep smiling, it doesn't matter. They don't see the wrinkles; they see the smile. But we should always put ourselves first. Always. I forget to do that many times because I'm always helping everybody else, and I always forget myself. Or sometimes I don't really want to put myself first because I know that I'm better off helping somebody or helping my family first. Got my back, well, not usually. Every day God's got my back. I just know that I can always, regroup eventually. It's hard though. It's hard getting older, and it's hard like dealing with people who are getting older around you. There's a saying that people said for years, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. So sometimes you don't win if you're good or you're bad. And sometimes you win regardless. I know a lot of people who do dumb shit and they still got a good life. And they still, get everything they need and want. But I always tell people always don't always believe what you see. The person still at night. That person still got shit on their mind. And they might be shitting themselves too. So people gotta understand that not everything is the way it seems. I mean, don't wish for people to get karma. Just, let go and let God deal with it. That's what you the main thing. This past 5 years, I would say, I've learned my lesson with people. And that is to always believe in yourself and believe that everything is going to work. Oh boy. Hey Ruth, how you doing? Uh, Good. That's good to hear. I'm glad. Good to hear. And we're good. We're good. I'm just taking it one day at a time. That's all. Staying away from negative thoughts and negative people and just doing what I have to do. That's what everybody should be doing. Is just constantly working on yourself so life can get better for you. I know it's hard to say F everybody and just do your thing, but I'm getting to that point slowly but surely. But my heart's too big. I like to help everybody because I feel like the more I help, the better life goes. Everybody's got help. Nothing wrong with helping as long as you overdo it and like put yourself in bad predicaments for helping somebody. Oh, I ignore those ass people. Yeah. As I've gotten older, I realize that less friends I have, the better. The less people I associate with, the better. And the less I say about my own life, it's better. The more things you say about yourself, the worse it is. It's lagging. I don't know. Anybody else lagging? Let me know. I don't think so. I mean, I'm good on my end. When it lags on my end, it says right in on the top, it says poor connection, blah, blah, blah. So if it isn't lag, I can't help you in that. I just read for Steven and gave messages to people and everybody said they heard them. So I don't know what more to do. It ain't me. I know it's not me. Everything says it's fine here. I don't have no problems on here. I don't have no problems. Let me see something here. Jade, I see you donated. You can go ahead and ask your questions. I don't know if you're here, but got to donate. Hi, hi. Will things get better for you at work? All right, let's check. Is it lagging for you at all? Okay. I don't know why, but on my end it's fine. It must be YouTube, I guess, because I'm good on here. Nothing saying that I'm lagging, or I don't have nothing saying I'm lagging. That's weird. All right. For the next 2 weeks, it might still be up and down at work. You might be worried and concerned. If you're dealing with a man at if you're dealing with a man at work, then this man could be very like immature or indecisive. This man at work can be causing you problems, or this person might be causing you a lot of worry and concern. Um, but that's gonna happen for the next like 2 days to 2 weeks. You have like difficulties at work concerning men. Work will eventually get better towards like mid June into the last part of June, and things will get a little better. You'll be gaining more and having more like things will get better. It'll begin to get better from mid June onward. So I know it's going to be difficult, and it will be difficult at work, and you will be concerned and worried, and like you're trying not to like embarrass anybody or yourself, but just try and stay away from like people with petty emotions or petty characters, or people that try and like get to you. Just ignore them, especially a man. So if there's a man at work that aggravates you, just try and stay away from them as much as you can. If it's your boss, then just like make changes that so that way you won't be aggravated by this person. Things are gonna like be difficult, but the more you change your ways, or to change the way you look at work, or just change something very simple that can make work better. So, but it seems like it will get better from mid June onward. But for the next couple of days or next 2 weeks, it might still be difficult. But towards the end of the month, it looks like it'll get better. All right. Mhm. Let me see. All right, I'm on my phone. Let me see. See, it's not lagging. All right, I'm on my phone. Let me see. See, it's not lagging. There you go. See, it's not lagging. There you go. I'm on my phone, and it's not lagging at all. So it's definitely you guys' side or whatever computer you're on or something. But I'm on my phone and it works perfectly fine. I have a coworker that I split work with, and he wants me to do all the work. Yeah, so it's a guy that I see that's aggravating. So what you got to do is put your foot down and say, "Hey, look, I'm not doing all the work. You got to meet me halfway. If you don't do it, then and you got to be talking to your boss or something like that. You got to like make it known. You can't continue to allow this person to like keep getting you. You know. I remember you told me this last time. It's 2023. We got to stand up for ourselves and tell people about themselves. You know, you can't have him making you do all the work. Fuck him. You know, that's why I work for myself and by myself. Because when I used to work with people, I used to do all the work too while they watched, and I didn't like that. I was like, "Yo, you gonna work today or what, bro? If you ain't working, then goodbye." I see you donated for 3 questions, so you can ask your next one, yeah, when you're ready. It's already in front of the supervisor, but he tried to cover it up. Well, I would say just do your part and tell the supervisor again, look, I'm not doing this guy's work. I'm doing mine, but you better do his. All right, Ninja, I pretty much checked on my phone just now and it was working fine. So it's got to be on you lagging. Just you, Ruth, and Jade said it was lagging, but now it's not. But on my end, I don't see no lagging. I even went on my phone and it's fine. So I don't know what to say. All right, anything going on with love? All right, let's check, Jade. All right, so as far as love in the next like 30 days or so, I would say there could be like an older gentleman that you meet. He's very kind and compassionate. He means well. But in order to be with this person, it's going to be like probably like maybe you might meet him online or you might meet him like, and he might be from another country or something. But he's not going to be very active. He just wants to be a friend and he's very timid and he doesn't know how to like, really come towards you and say anything. He might be interested in you, but I think he's older, maybe 10 years older or so, but or maybe older than that. But he's like an older gentleman. He's very timid, and like I said, he wants to start off being friends, but he knows it's going to be difficult. That he can't meet your needs or change his ways to meet your needs, but he thinks you're very understanding and friendly and loving and caring. He feels like you have sincere interest. You know, but he's like he doesn't know what to do. So in the next 30 days, you're gonna meet this person, or if you already know this person, they're gonna like talk to you and speak to you and stuff, but like they feel like they're not good enough for you, or they're just very timid and they don't know how to approach you or talk to you or say things to you. They might be, I wouldn't say shy, but like a bit timid. Like they know what they want, but they're not sure what you want because they don't know how to come across and tell you. But they like the way you are. They like the way you look. They like the way how you're kind, and you're their type of person. For them to like let you know how they're feeling, it's gonna take them some. But in the next 30 days, you'll be talking to this person, and trying to feel you out and see what you're about, or they're gonna be friends with you, or they might just be. I'm gonna check if it's somebody like new or somebody old. Hmm. I feel like it's somebody that you don't know. Let me just check one more time. Or somebody that you know of, but you haven't met them yet. I think you're gonna meet this person in the next 30 days. So from now until next month, you're gonna meet this person, but they're kind of like, they're kind and they're cool, but they just want to get to know you like friends and stuff like that first, and then potential love, but they have to like really, get to know you. Okay, Ninja. I mean, it looks like in the next 3 months, like you might, if you get to know this guy in the next 3 months, it might be good. Like things might work out, and there might be some emotional feelings there. He's very generous. Like he might be rich, or he might not be rich, but like he might be well off. But he thinks that if he thinks that everybody wants his money or wants like what he has. So he's gonna be very skeptical, like dealing with you at first, because he's gonna think that everybody wants him for what he has. So if you're not like a gold digger type chick, then you'll be fine. If you show him gold digger tendencies, then he's gonna be like, yeah, you just want me for my money. Or you want me because I got a good car or something like that. That's what I get in the cards. No problem. So looks it could work out in from next 3 months if you get to know him and you show him that you don't want him for what he. All right, let's check. All right, from now to the end of the year, and that's how far I check with the health. Your health is going to be good in the begin. Like from now, I would say for the next like 2 months, you might feel a little, sick here and there, or you might feel a little like difficult, or I think what I'm getting here is, I'll be honest with you, Jade, is I think that because you don't have someone around you, it makes you feel lonely, or it makes you feel like you can't really feel good about yourself because you have no help or you have no one around you. As soon as you start to like be around people that you love or care about, then your health will improve. So I would say your health is going to be fine from now to the end of the year. But right now, it might not feel great because your inability to work with people around you, or your conflicts you have with people, or just like you feel disconnected from the world or disconnected from people around you. So you might not have like a good like set of people around you, or like drained, or you're emotionally feeling like you don't want to be alone. Like you might be hard on yourself, saying, I'm alone right now, I can't make this happen. I don't know what I should do, I don't know what I should say, things like that. And then once you start to like see people, you'll feel better. You start to conversate, you start to talk, you start to see people around you, and you get better. So I would say that from what I see in the cards, your health is going to get better if you are not alone. So try not to be alone, try to conversate, try to talk to people. I don't know if you have like family around you, or people around you that you can conversate and feel happy around. I would say surround yourself more with like decent people. And I think that the more you surround yourself with communication and decent people, then the more you're going to feel health wise better. And I know that's kind of like, I don't know if that's really happening in your life, but I think that the more you associate with people, the better you're going to feel. I try not to be lonely. Try not to be lonely. That's the main thing. The more you're like communicating with people, the better your health friends. And I think that this love relationship that might be coming your way in the next 3 months will actually make you feel better. It'll make you feel like, your emotions will be better, your feelings will be better. Just overall, like your energy will feel better once you're around decent people, or once people actually show you the love that you deserve and the love that you feel. Like, when we're with somebody after being alone, we actually feel better, and our health gets better because we're actually conversating with people who we like and we care about. So that's what I see in the cards. I feel like your health is going to be depending on who you associate with. And I know like that sounds crazy because I don't really get like food or medicine. I just think that if you surround yourself with people, and you are who you hang around. So that makes sense. Hey Amanda, how you doing, sweetie? You all right? I'm doing great, thanks. Staying busy and out of trouble. How about you? How's the you doing wonderful? That's good. You're welcome, Jed. Just try and be like, try and communicate more with people around you, and just try and like, you know, I know people are a pain in the ass, and I know people are weird, and I know sometimes being alone is good. But in your case, I think that your health is going to depend on who you're around. Hey, Virgo, I'm doing good, sweetie. How are you? I've been on for almost an hour, sweetie. Almost an hour. My phone is acting crazy right now. I don't know what the heck's wrong. All right. Okay, cool. Amanda, you said so. The interview went well with the CEO. It was 15 minutes long. I got offered a second interview. I'm nervous, but let's see where things take us. Yeah, I'm a bit tired myself, but I'm good though. Well, Amanda, that's good. As long as the guy, I mean, I saw that the guy was going to be kind of weird, but I can't remember what I told you after that, but I remember saying I might be a little idiot. or something like that, or it might be a little difficult. But if you got offered a second interview, that's a good thing. A second interview is meaning another chance to prove yourself or another chance to, like, say, hey, look, this is a potential person. Let's see if they're still interested. Let's see what else they got on their mind. So that's a good thing. Don't be nervous. Just be confident. The best thing to do when you get an interview, if I was interviewing somebody, if I see they're nervous, I don't really want them. And I know that's kind of sucks, but I don't need nobody nervous around me. I want confident people. Confident people are going to make my business get better because they're confident in what they do, right? You got to think about it in the reverse world. I know sometimes people think it's harsh, but it's not. It's reality. You don't want nobody that's going to lie or talk shit or just to, talk to get money. I think I told you this last time, where it's like go into the interview just, you know, saying like, the truth. Like you really want to be here. You want to make money. You want to learn. You want to do this. You want to do that. Yeah, sure, Virgo, no problem. Yeah, if you're excited, then let your excitement be more than your nervousness. Because you already had the first interview, so the second one should be a lot easier. You know, Amanda? But I got confidence in you. I know you'll be all right. Yeah, of course. That's how you got to look at it. You got to look at it as the reverse world sometimes, like reverse psychology. If you're in a business and you're interviewing, but mean it, because some people just want a job just to have one. Yeah, but it's okay to want more money. Everybody wants more money, of course, but not always more money is the right choice. It's like what I explained on here. I've been doing this for 4 years on here, like publicly on here. And, at first I did everything for free. And then people started paying me. And then I used to charge 15 bucks a question and $50 for half an hour for a reading. And recently, last year, I put my price to $10. And then this year, I put it to $5 a question. And the less I charge, the more people get a question answered or reading, because it's more reasonable for the general public to pay $5 for a question and pay 15 bucks for a question. So it's not always about how much you make, it's how much you really save and how much you do for the value. So everybody's different. I mean, everybody wants to make money. I mean, you have children, like you have, and a home to maintain and things like that. You need to have a good job, because the way the world is, everything's getting more expensive. I went to the grocery store today and I bought, I would say, 10 items, maybe 10 to 12 items, and it came out to like 80 something dollars. And I sat in my car and I looked at the receipt and I was like, fuck, it's right. She didn't fuck up. Every single thing on here is right. 80 something dollars. And I was like, fuck, man, that costs 16 bucks now? Holy shit, that costs $12 now? Oh man, I didn't even know this thing cost this much now. I just, picked it up and put it on my cart. So like everything's going up. Like, for instance, like I bought a bottle of Tums because I have heartburn sometimes, and I'll take a Tums, every now and then when I feel like I had to. And for a simple bottle like yay big, right? About 2 years ago, it cost maybe $6.99, and by say about this year, it went from $6.99 to $8.49, and today it was $12.99, and I couldn't believe it because I didn't really look at the price. I just thought it was like eight. To my car, and it said Tums assorted fruit flavors, $12.99, and I was like, for fuck's sake, you got to be kidding me! This thing has tripled the price in the last 2 years. And I was like, well, I need them because I need that for heartburn, you know? And it's like, and I got like Swifter, you know what a Swifter is, right? The Swifter pads. Like I have a dog, so I need, Swifter pads and the nice ones so I can, clean up the hair and everything and, clean my apartment, my tile. And it was like $16 and something cents for like 50 pads. I'm like, what the fuck, man? This thing went up again? And that just those two items is almost $30. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It's annoying. Yeah, see what I mean? That's why I was telling you the first time when I checked into it, I said he was gonna be like kind of an ass, you know. Hey Virgo, I got your donation, sweetie. You can ask your well you said a general, right? I think. All right. Yeah, I mean, assholes are nice too sometimes. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was challenging you, a little bit to get a deeper answer. Exactly. No, I wish I did have Cash App, but here in Bermuda, they don't accept Cash App yet, but they're working on it. And once I do get Cash App, I'll definitely make it known. But back in May, they said that they're trying to get it passed because it's a cash like Bermuda is a British colony, right? So the only reason why I have PayPal because it's the only way that I can get people to donate to me. There's no other app that does it in Bermuda. I can't do it no other way, unfortunately. And I can't even take my PayPal money and transfer it to my own account. It doesn't work. I just use whatever I make on here, I use it to buy things on websites. That's how I can use my PayPal money. I can't even like get it, in my account because Bermuda is another world. See, when you're in the Bermuda Triangle, shit don't it's fucked up. But yeah, once I get Cash App, I'll let everybody know. I actually do a video and say, hey everybody, I take Cash App now. You can donate and I can actually transfer it to my, account. Yeah, but PayPal is very easy to have if you want to get it. It's something like, just add it to you. It comes off your credit card and shit. Yeah. But it's all good. I'll let everybody know once it happens. But they haven't said anything yet because Bermuda applied for it. Bermuda Bank applied for or whatever the government applied for like the Cash App because a lot of people are complaining because a lot of children, I mean not children, I can call them children because I'm 46, but like a lot of teenagers and a lot of like adults that go to college in Bermuda, they go away and they have Cash App, they have PayPal, they have all these apps and shit. So when they come back to Bermuda, they can't even use Cash App because Bermuda doesn't take it. So everybody's been complaining because Bermuda doesn't, step up with the time. And people have been complaining about PayPal forever because some places only take PayPal because they can't take a Bermudian credit card. So there's a lot of people there's a lot of websites on here that don't take Bermuda credit card because we're a British colony. So they're like, fuck you. If you're not in the United States or Canada, we don't take your money. So then if you have a PayPal account, they'll be like, okay, you can use your PayPal account, but you can't use your credit card. And you can't even use your credit card through your PayPal account. You have to use your PayPal balance. So it's a whole pile of crazy dumb shit that I have to deal with. So yeah. But you're not the only person who asks about Cash App. Everybody does. But I tell everybody, look, I can't. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. Even if you want to transfer it to my bank account, some people tried to transfer it to my bank account and it wouldn't even work because your bank in the States can't send it to my bank. You'd have to do like all this bullshit. So people get mad, like, because they can't get a reading from me. And I'm like, look, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. That's why I wish I lived in the States, but I kind of sort of do, but it's not gonna like it's not the end of the world for me. It's all good. Whatever money I make on here, I just use it to buy stuff. All right, Virgo, you said a general on what to expect mid-June. All right, let's check. All right, Virgo. What we got here is you could be dealing with a man, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, water sign. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. This person may ask you out on a date or invite you to something. May give you some type of proposition or proposal. Um, I also think that a lot of things are mentally in your brain, like you can't get rid of, or you constantly dwell on it or think about it. Temporary seclude yourself and retreat from these like mental like um accusations from people, or like how you have all those people at work that aggravate you, just people in general. Like try to like retreat from those energies and seclude yourself from those energies, even if you have to stay in solitude and like stay away from everybody. um Escape from those mental thoughts you have of these people, like just like get away from it. um Overall, like you're gonna feel like more kindness and compassion towards a man around you. Like you might have an older gentleman around you that like talks to you and like has your back. And like this person's like a friend of yours, but they're gonna try and tell you things like to be like do rituals, and like maybe it might be just something you look up to in the psychic world, or like just in your general life. Could be like a grandpa or father, or like just an older guy. Like, nah, don't feel like that, sweetheart. Don't be like that, man. Let me tell you something. I keep telling you this all the time. You gotta stop thinking like that. I know it's fucking hard, man. Trust me, I know it's hard. But you gotta look at yourself, man. Me. Honest opinion. I'm not saying it's just to say it, right? But every time I see you on social media, because I have your social media, I'm not gonna, tell everybody where I know you, where I see you, right? Because that's none of nobody's business. But you know where I see you, right? I see you on, social media. Every time I see you in a picture, I get no like bad energy. You're a nice person. I feel like you got a lot going on, yes, but you have to understand that take my advice. You have a good life if you're not in the hospital, you're not sick, you don't have a disease. You have good kids. You're a good mom. You got work. You got money. You got a place to stay. Try and dwell on all those things. And I know it's easier said than done. But as your friend and as somebody who's giving you advice, take my advice. Keep dwelling on the good things you have in life. Don't dwell on no bullshit. Don't keep thinking about what people think about you. Because when people look at you, they're going to be hating on you because of the way you look, the way you are, or what you have they don't have. You got me? And that's why you got to keep focusing on the better things that you have in your life. And trust me, I know it's hard. You have a lot going on at work, it sucks. Yeah, but see, fuck that. Don't worry about that. Listen, if you have to leave that job to go get another job, then do so. But that's the thing. You can try hard, but you can say all those things, but you got to actually act on it. Trying hard and doing something and telling me you're going to do it is one thing, but you got to actually do it. And listen, I know, but see, you can't dwell on that no more. Fuck that shit. You can take it to the grave and you can think about it, but don't dwell on it because those things are holding you back from being with somebody decent. Those things are holding you back. Take it from me. I used to do the same shit and it got me nowhere. You know what got me better? Believing in myself and taking care of me. I know there's nobody in this world that wants a relationship and wants a family more than me. But if I'm going to be with the wrong person just to be in a relationship and have a child, then why am I going to do it? I rather wait or not do it at all if I knew it's not the right thing. See what I'm saying? You can go all your life trying to find somebody or trying to find a better job, trying to find a better person to love, trying to make your kids' lives better. But at the end of the day, you gotta take care of yourself. You said here, I'm trying hard. I can't stop thinking negative. All that shit, man. You got it. I know it's fucking man. Listen to me. I know it's hard, yo. And I know I sound like it's so easy, but it's not. That's why I can sit here and talk in public because I've been through the things everybody's been through. But we can't keep dwelling on the negative shit. We have to keep going on the positive. And everybody says, I'm tired of being positive. It don't work. I said, then as soon as you say that, you go right back into the hole again. And you got to come right back out of it again. But see, that you can't dwell on that shit because the reason they do that is to make you mad. And you're allowing them to make you mad. And the reason why is because they probably realized that what they did to you is wrong, so they don't want to do it again. Yeah, you got to go out and walk and feel better. Listen, I know there's a lot of women like you. I'm watching my sister in the same predicament. My sister's a good woman and a good mother and was a good wife. And her husband left her to go be with a hoe. That's his loss, not yours. That's his loss, not my sister's. And my sister's happier now than before. But she still thinks that how the fuck did this guy leave me and go after a hoe? Who fucking cares? I told her, who cares? I know it hurts because you've been with him for 20 plus years, but people change because they can't be with somebody decent. They have to be with someone on their level. Mental, crazy, and a hoe like them. And that's how people are. This world is good versus evil, God versus the devil, you versus the world. Yeah, if you want to meditate and that helps you, that's fine. I don't meditate at all. You know what I do? I take care of Mark. That's who I take care of. I take care of me. I don't give a fuck about nobody unless you care about me. I care about my sister, my nephews, my mom, and my dad. Everybody else is last. It's me first, my mom, my dad, my sister, and my nephews. Everybody else is irrelevant to me. Unless I know you or we're cool and we guys talk or you do shit for me, I do shit for you. Or even if you don't do fucks for me, I'm still gonna help you, but to a certain level. And I'm not gonna be afraid. I'm not afraid to tell you, what you should be doing because that's how I feel. If you're asking me to tell you the truth, you might not like it, you know. But that's the thing. Look, we all go through shit. I'm not expecting you to be like, okay, I'm gonna change tomorrow, because that ain't gonna happen unless you make it happen. But I keep saying like a lot that we all have to keep focusing on the positive things in our life. I think it's so easy to focus on negative shit. Yeah, of course, we all are. We all are. Yeah, well, see, I do too. And sometimes our honesty gets in the way of our feelings and our lives. And that's the biggest problem, I think, with a lot of people. See, there's a lot of people who have this issue where, they say to themselves, what am I gonna do here? Like, how is this gonna work? You know what I'm saying? But we are our worst enemy, to be honest, and you're your worst enemy. But the best thing you can do, honestly, is just keep focusing on you and your children and you and your life. Let me tell you something. God wants you to be the best mother you can possibly be and the best version of yourself. If you do that, everything else will just play into your hands. Believe me. Listen, yeah, I know for a fact when I see you every day on social media, and I'm not throwing shit at you or nothing like that. Like I honestly, when I see you, I say, look at Virgo, and I just start, I'll smile. I'll never look at you and say, oh, look at her, she's this or that. I don't get that vibe off of you. I don't get negative vibes off of you. Every time I see you post something, you post a picture of yourself, I get nothing but good vibes. And I feel like you're protected and you're on the right track. I just think that your thoughts about people are getting in the way of your real self and your real like. I think everybody gives of too much fucks about what everybody else thinks and what everybody else is doing. See how you said right there, it hurts to see how they treat their person so good that they are now, but when it was with me, they took advantage. You said the same thing my sister said. How the fuck this guy treat me like shit and go treat some hoe nice? You know why? Because that person's fucked up, not you. See what I'm saying? You're not fucked up. That person's fucked up. Look, there's so many beautiful women like you, my sister. All these women that come in here, they're super fine, and their man cheated on them, and their man has left them for some other whack job. You're not the only one. You know many people I know that's in there. And I look at these people, I look at you women and say, how the fuck did this guy leave this sexy thing? How the fuck this guy leave this decent woman? How the fuck you have 3, 4, 5, or 2, 3 kids with this person and then leave? How the fuck could you leave your kids and your wife? You're fucking crazy. So you gotta say to yourself, they're dumb. You always gotta put yourself way up here and say, look, you left me, you're a fucking idiot. Or I got rid of you because you're shit. I'm gonna make my life better. I know who I am. So when these people leave you, you gotta say, fuck them. They left me, I'm the prize. I'm the person that's the real. I'm the person who's, the shit. Right, see, you said it right there. See, I was right all along. You left my ex because he was on drugs. you couldn't deal with that crap. But you said now he's treating his person better because he had to lose you in order to get better. And you lost him so you can get better. Correct? So you both won, but in a fucked up way. But you can't keep dwelling on that shit. I've been teaching my sister the same thing. Listen to me, I'm a good man, right? I consider myself the prize. I consider myself a man who would never cheat on his woman. I would never disrespect a woman like that. I would love to have a family, but I don't. But I got me, I got myself. I know who my value is, me. I know what I'm capable of. That's why I don't let nobody, just a regular fucking woman, come in my life. You got to show me equality. Because if you don't show me equality, I don't want you. I don't give a fuck if you're going to go on your knees and give me the best sex or the best, shit in my life. I don't give a fuck about that. You can do whatever you want. You can do cartwheels in bed. You can give me the best sex I've ever had in my life. I could care less. I need somebody who's going to help me excel in my life. I want somebody who's going to say, yeah, anything you want, baby, I'll give it to you just like you give to me. I want you to give me 100%. If you don't give me 100%, fuck you. I don't even need you. And after 2 years, if I feel like you ain't getting better and you're getting worse, I'm leaving you so I don't have to deal with you for the next 2 years. I'm very straightforward. I don't deal with no bullshit. And everybody should have the same mentality. Do not settle for bullshit. Everyone can be replaced. Everyone can be replaced. You might not get the same or the, good or bad. You might not get the same person, or you might get somebody worse, or you might get somebody better. But don't settle for bullshit. You're welcome, sweetheart. That's why people gotta really, it's 2023. People gotta step up their game. And they gotta say, I'm not settling for this dickhead. I'm not settling for this asshole. I'm not settling for this rank hoe that's just gonna get on her knees for me. I don't care how fine you are. It don't make no difference to me. See what I'm saying? Because the first thing we all look at is looks. And we don't tell me you don't, because we all do. You look at somebody and be like, God damn, this thing's fine. Yeah, she's probably a headache. That's the first thing I say to myself. Fuck, this one's fine. Oh my God, girl, you're my dream come true. Then as soon as you say some shit to me or you do some dumb shit, I'm be like, yep, you just lost all your beauty because you're a fucking bitch. Goodbye. Well, you just fucking lied to my face, woman. Are you crazy? See, I overlook beauty. I overlook that booty. I overlook those breasts. I overlook your body. I want to know what's in your mind, your heart, and your soul. And I'm saying this out loud now because I want everybody to understand who the fuck you're talking to, me. I don't give a fuck what you look like. You better have some goddamn brains if you're talking to me. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care if you work as an accountant or you got a Mercedes Benz or you got a fucking house. I don't give a shit. I'd rather live in a fucking tent with the most honest and decent woman I've ever seen in my life. Honest to God. I don't care about materialistic things and what you have. I want your heart. I want your soul, your brain, you're smart, your talents to be like benefiting us. I don't care about that booty all in my face. Yeah, it's nice, but I don't care about that shit. I'm older now, see, I don't care about like what you look like and if you got that, golden coochie or you got that nice ass I like or you got nice hair or whatever you got. It don't make no difference to me. Thinking about. That's my opinion. And see the fucked up thing about women. Hey Amanda, welcome back. The thing about women, like as a man, I feel like men have ruined a lot of chances for people like me. Because I'm a decent guy, but when I come across to a woman, they're like, yeah, this guy's too good to be true. He's honest. I ain't caught him in no lies. He ain't even asked me for sex. I'm dating him for 3 months. What the fuck's wrong with this guy? He's weird. Women automatically, not all women, I'm just saying majority of women, when they like date somebody, if you're not like automatically trying to get in their pants, they don't want you. It's the weirdest thing in the world. But me, if a woman like doesn't even mention that shit in 3 months, I feel like I got a gem. Like I got somebody decent. Finally, somebody who don't want to throw their coochie at me in the first 2 weeks. Like that's where I get turned off, to be honest, because that's what this world's turned into: sex first, heartbreak afterwards. Nobody wants your heart anymore. They want what's in your pants, and that's the biggest problem in this world, in my opinion. And it has been for a long time, and it sucks because like, how are you supposed to have real traditional love if you have sex right off the bat? Let me know how that works out for you. I don't know. That's just how I feel. I feel like people are like in some other world and I'm just living in it. But even at work, Virgo, like don't let people at work get to you. Like the best thing for you, I don't know if you have like a iPod, or like if you're allowed to listen to music at work, but like try and listen to like some meditative music, or some like, listen to like, you know, YouTube videos, and put shit in your ear, put those ear pods in your ear, those ear things and whatever they're called. You can't, yeah, see that sucks. Yeah, if you can, then oh well. But if you can't, like, just like think about things, like think about positive things in your life. When you're at work and you see the people that you see, just and they aggravate you, just ignore them. Just be like, yeah, whatever. Once you start like showing less interest or less attention, less energy, then you'll get less in return. But another thing I can suggest you to do is like, I know a lot of women, they take their purse to work, right? If you take your purse to work, even if you don't take your purse to work, go get yourself a black tourmaline crystal for protection, to protect you from all these weirdos, right? I told my sister to do the same thing. I can't even find the damn thing now because I want to show you. But if you go on Amazon or anywhere like, but see, you could take your crystals, but are you charging them up? Are you like, did you like, just get like a black little tourmaline crystal, something you can put in your purse or something you put in your pocket. Like all you need is that black tourmaline crystal just to protect you or whatever. Yeah, try not to forget it. Even like put it on your desk. You know what I'm saying? Like do things like that. I don't know if you've ever heard of Palo Santo or like Dragon's Blood. It's like go get like a spray bottle, little spray bottle of Palo Santo or Dragon's Blood, either one of those, and you like put it on you, just like spread it on you, and like put it on around you, or just take some and just go like make the sign of the cross on you. Just put it on you. You can just put it on each shoulder or whatever, and that defends you. That helps you, believe it or not. Let me tell you something. Women have the most craziest evil haters in the world. I know women on women. That shit's nasty. Like I've seen a lot of women go through bullshit. It aggravates the fuck out of me. But like, see this? I got this yesterday. This is a bottle of dragon's blood, like oil. This is handmade. This is made here in Bermuda by a Muslim guy, right? He owns a shop here in Bermuda, and I met him. I would say 2 months ago. I met him. It smells so nice. It smells like, I rather use this than use cologne. And he makes that like himself. He has like a big bottle and he makes it all himself. And it smells so good. I never knew about dragon's blood until I met this guy. And he said to me, because I said to him, look, I need something to get the negative energy out of my house. I use sage, but I feel like I need something more powerful because I got like, my brother-in-law left my house and he's like a devil. Like, he's like, we need to get rid of his energy 100%. So he goes, well, I can give you some good shit. It's called Dragon's Blood, Palo Santo. I give you these two and you can do it in there for a couple of days. You'll be fine. And it worked. I learned something new this year. I never heard of Palo Santo and I've never heard of Dragon's Blood either. I always use sage or, do my little prayers and I'll get rid of everything. But this was too much. I finally met my match, the devil himself. People, there's a lot of people on this earth that leave behind a demonic presence, energy, or spirit, and you gotta like, really get rid of it by using these fragrances, and because the devil don't like these certain things, and some spirits not getting to them and finding out they're there. Like I told the story the other day, me and a psychic friend of mine, I needed her help, and I called her up and I told her, I said, look, I need you to help me get this spirit out of this damn room because I can't do it by myself. I need somebody. I need some help. We need to like double bank him. And I told this story the other day. And she came and I stood in front of the door so he won't come through. And she went around the room. And when she got like halfway by the window, I can see like the spirit's like, presence. Like I saw the blur in the window, like he wanted to go, but he was like, nah, I ain't going nowhere. So I got by the bathroom. I saw him going to the bathroom because I saw the blur in the bathroom window. She went in the bathroom and he was cornered. He pretty much was like, yeah, I ain't gonna keep running around this damn room. I'll leave now. So as soon as she came out of the bathroom, the door just slammed right behind her. I saw it with my own eyes. I said, look at this shit. The door is gonna slam right behind her. Oh, you saw it. Bam! And we both jumped. And I said, I saw the door slam right behind you because he laughed out the window. She can't see spirit like me, but she can sense it. And I saw him go in the bathroom and I saw him leave and I saw the door shut right behind. And it was the freakiest thing I've seen in years. But it just shows you like I have power, but not as much as two. Two is always better than one. So it took me to stand by the door and her to like pretty much like chase him out. And I saw him like leave pretty much. And he ain't been back because my brother-in-law was in there, but I told him go. She was fucking him off. I was telling the spirit, look, get the fuck out. Like, he's not here. You leave. You go see him. So he's gone. And ever since then, the energy's been perfect in the room. But, I use these, fragrances, sage, Palo Santo, dragon's blood. I use these senses to get them out. When I feel like a little bit of like energy shift, I'll use those senses like, to make sure I clear the energy and things like that. Because I really believe in that now. I didn't before, but I do now. You're craving pizza, a pie would be amazing. I had what did I have? Oh, I had a chicken, bacon, cheese, mushroom for dinner. And I had a little small piece of apple pie for dessert. I love apple pie, but I'm trying to like, be a good boy and eat the right things. And I'm still lost. I'm stuck on 4 pounds I lost in the last 2 weeks and I'm stuck there. I'm not getting discouraged, but I'm working on it. I ran on the scale today and that's still the same. So I'm like, well, it's not more, so I'm glad that's a good thing. But it's all good. Trying to eat a lot healthier. Yeah, it was delicious. I had a nice wrap, a plain wrap, and we have like a I made it over my sister's house. She's got one of those panini presses. Like so and I made chicken on the bar. I had asparagus too. I love my asparagus. You know, asparagus made my stomach feel better. My stomach hasn't been feeling that great because I've been like changing the food that I eat, and my stomach felt kind of off for the last 2 days because I've been eating things like that my stomach isn't really used to. That's the downfall to eating healthy sometimes. Like your stomach like feels weird because you're like, what the fuck is this shit? You know? I know that sounds weird, but it does happen. So then I was like, yep, I'm gonna, eat some asparagus to get cleaned up. And it worked because I feel much better now. I wanted to make oatmeal and almond milk with cocoa powder and tried to make it chocolate with banana. So, oh man, that sounds good. It's all good. Just take my advice and get some Palo Santo oil with some dragon's blood oil. I wish I can send you guys this shit because this shit's like the bomb. Like I live and die by like um, you know, things like this now. So yeah, protein is the way to go. I always eat a lot of protein every day. Yeah, I've been eating very healthy lately. I always eat healthy, really, but I wouldn't say always, but I always have a little cheat here and there, but nothing serious. To send you a pic on social media so I can see a picture of. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. You can get it right on Amazon or at your local. Like I don't know if you have like a shop there that has like sage and all that type of stuff. You might even get it at the pharmacy. Like sometimes pharmacies sell like sage and Palo Santo and dragon's blood like cones and shit. But you can get it right off of Amazon. I'll send you the link though. I'll send you a picture of it because I have all that stuff. I'll send you like the stuff that I use so you get the real McCoy. If it wasn't so expensive to send you guys stuff, because right now it's like fucking ridiculous. I tried to send Elizabeth this bottle in this plastic. If I were to send you this in the United States from Bermuda, it would cost $70, believe it or not. And the post office won't send it because they don't send little things to the US anymore. You have to go through a courier. So if I went to UPS or FedEx or any of those places and I sent this in a bubble wrap in an envelope to you, it'll cost me $50 to $70. And this bottle right here costs $9.50. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Hell no. It is ridiculous. It's beyond fucking ridiculous. It is. It's gotten really, really bad in the last year. Really bad. Because I put my PO box up on my about section so people can send me things for cheap, right? And it's not even that cheap anymore. Like the post office is even ridiculous. And they told me, no, we can't send that, sir, because we don't our if you want to send it to like say like the farther you're away from me, when you something through the mail, it's gonna cost like $30 to send this little ass bottle of stuff that you can get. It's ridiculous. It's just too much. Yeah, I just said that, I went to the grocery store and I spent $80 on like regular shit. And I can't believe how much stuff costs. The prices have like doubled and tripled lately. It's too much. It's like what world are we living in? That's why everybody's doing their own thing. They're cultivating and they're like farming and making their. There's a lot of people in Bermuda that have their little farm in their yards. They grow like grapes and strawberries and all sorts of stuff. This guy that I knew, he was growing broccoli in the back of his yard. He was like, "Look at my fresh broccoli! Yay! I've got my own fruits, organic shit. No pesticides, no this, no that." That's why I don't really eat at restaurants too much anymore. Because you never know what you're eating. Because at the end of the day, you go to a restaurant to pay money to eat. They don't give a shit about you. That's why a lot of times I go buy things and make my own food. And if I eat meat or pork and it comes in a package or a bag, I wash the shit out of it. Sometimes I even soak it in water. So like it takes all the shit out of it. And then I'll marinate it so it tastes good. But it's very expensive and it's ridiculous how much food costs. Everything is expensive. It's just too much. But in Bermuda, top 10. Bermuda is like top 5 to top 10 most expensive places in the world. And it's getting worse and worse every day. It's just ridiculous. Too much. But what can you do? Anything you can do is like shop on discount days, go to like warehouses where you can buy bulk food and for cheap, or make your own shit, or just eat tuna fish sandwiches. Hey Elaine, how you doing, sweetheart? How you been? But that's just it, you know. Hey Hermana, how are you, sweetie? How you doing? Well, it's life, everything's. I met 20 years ago. I used to tell people, I'm working harder and making less. My wage don't go up, but everything else goes up. It's a part of life. I know everything in the past 20 years, everything's going up, nothing goes down. I'm doing good. Just shooting the shit, talking to everybody about life and prices of food and how the inflation of the world is going crazy. But what's the saddest part I think is like how people are so wasteful. Like there's a lot of people that they know the prices of things are high, but they don't care. They just like people will make food and throw it away and don't even eat. I know people who don't eat leftovers and don't eat the same food the next day. Me, I never throw away. I hardly ever throw away food unless it tastes like shit or it's outdated or something like that. But say if I eat like a tuna casserole and I have another meal, I save enough to eat the next day. I'll eat it the next day, no problem. But some people are like, I ain't eating that shit again. It's boring. I don't want to eat that again. I'm just gonna throw it away. Oh hell no! You know how much food costs right now? Woman, you out of your damn mind. I'm eating that shit again. I don't care if I have to eat it twice or three times. Psh, yeah. Well, you pay me to eat, so you go buy me lunch and pay for something else then. Hell no. Mm-mm. I actually love eating leftovers. Sometimes it tastes better the next day, and sometimes I don't heat it up. Because sometimes when you use the microwave, is worse. It fucks the food up. Or depends on what you microwave. But that's me. I don't mind making food and then eating it twice or eating it the next day. I don't really care. I'm not a wasteful person. I can't waste things. I don't waste anything. I always like make sure I use every last thing I have because it's too expensive to throw shit away. I ain't rich. Fuck that. Now if I had a shitload of money, I can just, throw away shit. I don't care. But I'm not gonna be wasteful. There's too many wasteful ass people in this world. People just like to waste shit. I can't do that. I'm not wasteful. What to each their own. You can be wasteful, go ahead, not me. Sometimes you can't eat it all. Sometimes you have, things happen. I understand that. And sometimes I like something and, I can't eat it all one time or like I don't feel like eating it again, but I'll make sure like I'll put it in the freezer or save it, or I'll make the initiative to eat it. Like sometimes, like for instance, I bought a package of asparagus, like a bundle of asparagus, right? And it's probably got like maybe 20 pieces in there. I'm not gonna eat 20 sticks of asparagus in one meal. 'Cause that would be like that's like having, an overdose of asparagus and then your pee will stink for like a week. So what I do is I'll eat like, 6, 7 pieces today, skip a day and I'll eat 6, 7 pieces the next day. If I remember, I'll eat the rest the following day. Or if I'm feeling like I want to eat it, twice in one day, I'll eat it. But I'm not gonna eat that whole bundle of asparagus in one day, you know. So like I have to buy a bundle because I can't separate the bundle. They don't allow you to, take a couple pieces. So for a single person eating, I'm not gonna eat that whole 20 pieces of asparagus in one day. So my point is, I'm gonna eat it in, moderation because I can. Just make sure you store it properly so it doesn't go bad. And that's what I did. But some people will be like, "Oh, I'll just eat it now, and then if it goes bad, fuck it, I'll just throw it away." But this they just have the money to buy it, or they just don't give a shit. Not me. A lot of people don't pay attention to the dates. There's a lot of things in the stores right now that don't sell, and the dates passed, and you'll pick it up and just say, "Oh yeah, great! I'll just throw this in my bag and pay for it." When you get home, you taste it, and it tastes like shit. You're like, "What the fuck?" Look at the date. Oh yeah, the date's passed. I'm eating expired shit. A lot of people been doing that lately. That's why every time I go to the grocery store, the first thing I do is I look at the expiry date. I'll be like, oh, no wonder this is on special. It's expired. It expired last month. That's why they're trying to sell it. So for the average dummy that goes into a store, they just pick it up and put it in their cart. I see people do it every time I go grocery shop. People just take shit off the shelf and just throw it in their cart, throw it in their basket. Meanwhile, you're putting outdated shit on your in your basket and in your cart. Look, it just takes 2 seconds to look at the date. I have a habit of doing it now, and I'm glad I do. Sometimes you be buying outdated shit, not even know you're doing it, and then you get sick. That's how I got food poisoning one time. It tasted fine, but it wasn't. I was like, how the hell did I get sick? And I looked at the date. I was like, oh, no wonder. I ate this outdated shit. And see, the grocery stores don't care. As long as you buy it, they ain't worried about it. If you come back and say, hey, look, this shit's outdated, then they'll give you a credit, obviously. But majority of people are taking that shit home and they don't even care. But not me. I'm not spending all this money on groceries and buying outdated shit. Hell no. Mm-mm. It's too expensive to buy outdated things now. You know what I mean? Like that commercial that comes on TV. The woman, the auntie comes to visit the nephew and the wife, and she goes inside the fridge, and she's like, "Oh, you got milk?" And she's like, "Oh, this is expired. This is expired. This is expired. This is expired. Expired. Expired." And she starts like doing this shit. It was funny. And so I was like, "Oh, that's me when I come to your house. You got any mayonnaise? Yeah." I'll look at the bottle. Okay, yes. What are you looking at? I say, I'm looking at the expired date. I ain't getting sick. No offense. I do it all the time. When I'm at my mom's on Sunday and I need to get something, I'll look at the date. She goes, "It's I just bought it." I said, "I don't care if you just bought it. It could be expired." And I was like, "Okay, mom, but don't get offended. I'm just checking. I don't want you to get sick, and I don't want to get sick. You want to get sick? Okay, well, just eat the expired trash. Then go for it." I did it today when I went to the grocery store. I looked. I said, okay, we're good. I'll take that. I'll take this. It's better to look and spend your money wisely than to get sick. If anybody wants a message, let me know. If not, I'm gonna go sleep. It's like 12:30 in the morning here. But if you want a message before I go, I'll give you one. My doggy, she's in her bed, sleepy. I gave her a bath yesterday. She smells all nice. She smells like a good doggy. I combed her hair and she had all this excess old nasty hair on her. I brushed her all off like 3 times, got all this hair off of her. And I gave her a nice bath. Now she's over here snorting and snoring. I'm not gonna let anybody just take her. If I can't find anybody, then I'm not going away. Ain't nobody just gonna take care of my baby like that. So I'm waiting on people to get back to me. 'Cause I don't want just anybody to take care of my doggy. All right, Ninja. Good night. Yeah. I might get my nephew, my oldest nephew. I might get him to watch her. He likes dogs. I don't know. We'll see. I'm only going for 5 days. So, uh, but my vet that I take her to, she says there's a nice lady um, that takes care of dogs. I emailed her today, so hopefully she gets back to me and tells me that she'll take care of her. It's only for 5 days, but oh no, I'm not giving her up for adoption. Oh hell no, not my baby. No vacation. I'm going on vacation. I want to go on vacation in July for 5 days, but I don't want to like let my parents take care of her because my she like it's got to be somebody that's gonna like either stay here or like gonna come here at night to put her inside and take her outside because I can't leave her outside. Because if I leave her outside, we got like frogs around here and shit that come in the yard and cats and stuff, and we have the pool. She might forget the pool's there and then go into the pool and then something bad happened to her. I'll never forgive myself. So I'm kind of like, if the pool wasn't here, I'd leave her outside. She'd be fine. But I can't leave her out there. That's why I have her inside now. Ever since we got the pool made last year, the pool's been there for a year now. And I don't let her stay outside because I don't want nothing bad happen to her. Plus, she's 8 years old now. She's getting older. So I keep her inside in the AC. It's too hot to be outside. And, I don't want her to be living outside anymore. She deserves to be inside. And I don't want to wake up like 3 o'clock in the morning and hear her barking and chasing some damn frog outside. So, or a cat. So I need to find somebody to take care of her, either take her to their house or someone that's gonna come here and take care of her that I can trust. So I haven't found any decent candidates yet. So we'll see. I wish I could take her with me, to be honest, but I can't. Or I just have to wait. That's all. Yeah, I hope I do too. I think I will. I think I'll find somebody. There's a um there's a lady that washes her like There's a lady that like cuts her nails and like, washes her every now and then. She loves Diamond so much. She loves my dog so much. And my dog loves her. Like, and I asked her, she says she'll get back to me. So hopefully she says yes. I told her, look, it's only for 5 days. Really it's only for 4 days, but you know, I just need somebody to take care of her. Hopefully she says yes. If not, we have someone else that we're gonna ask. And if worst comes to worst, I'm gonna get my nephew to take care of her. He can let her out in the morning when he goes to work and then put her back inside at night and just feed her. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's only for a couple of days, so hopefully I'll get somebody who will say yes. Yeah, I hope so too, because I really need a vacation. I haven't been away in 3 years, and I finally have a chance to go with my nephews and my sister. I haven't been away with them in like 5 years. So last time we went away, we put her in the vet for 5 days, and she was a wreck afterwards. The vet called us and like, oh, she won't eat. I said, well, it's our first time without us, so of course she's not going to eat. She thinks we abandoned her. Like, she doesn't know where. I can tell her I'm coming back. I'm not back in 3 days, she's gonna be like, what the fuck? So when I finally got her back, she treated us like weird. She was like, can't believe you guys left me. You know, you're back. Okay, cool, but don't leave me again. And she didn't eat for like a week and a half. She didn't eat properly. She like had to like, it affected her. And I know if I go away now, it's gonna be worse because she's so used to being with me. She's my shadow. I told my sister, I said, look, if we can't find anybody to take care of her, then I'm just gonna stay here and you guys go by yourself. And then when they come back, I'll go by myself and I'll just go away and keep her here with them. So it'll be all right. We'll be fine. We still got a month. I got a month. I'm going away in a month's time. So hopefully I'll find somebody. Because I'm not going to just leave her with anybody, that's for sure. Hell no. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go get some sleep. I've been on here for 2 hours. So it's good seeing everybody. I had a good time tonight talking to everybody. I wish everybody a great week. I can't believe tomorrow's Thursday already. This time is flying. Time is flying. It's already June. Half the year is gone already. So I wish everybody a great week. Enjoy your weekend to come. Enjoy your June. I will be here tomorrow, God willing. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.